Hello students, now SAQ part. Number 25. If the angle of elevation of a kite is 60 degree and the length of the thread is 20 root 3 meter, then calculate the height of the kite above the ground. Here, someone is standing here and flying a kite. Then this is the length of the thread. Clear? And this is the position of the kite. This is the position of the kite. Calculate the height of the kite from the ground. Here angle of elevation is told 60 degree. That means this is given 60 degree. And the length of thread, that means it is given 20 root 3 meter. In this case it is hypotenuse. And you have to calculate the height of the kite from the ground. Clear? Here this is unknown. Now you have to decide what you will apply, sine, cos or tan. How? Hypotenuse given, you have to calculate perpendicular. You know sine means perpendicular by hypotenuse. So in this case we will not apply tan like previous sums. Clear? Here tan, you will write let P be the position of kite. In SAQ part you have to write down the statement. Let P be the position of kite and length of thread that means Pn equals to 20 root over 3 meter and angle of elevation given 60 degree. So from here what I will apply now? Sine. As hypotenuse given perpendicular you have to calculate. So we will apply here sine, not tan. Sine 60 degree equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Clear? So Pm is unknown and hypotenuse is given 20 root 3. And sine 60 value now you know, root over 3 by 2 equals to Pm by 20 root over 3. Now Pm is coming 20 root over 3 into cross multiply by 2 and root 3 that means 30. So this is coming 30. So height of the kite from the ground is coming 30 meter. Clear? Here why we have applied sine not tan, as hypotenuse given you have to calculate perpendicular. Now next one. AC is the hypotenuse. Okay, again hypotenuse is given. AC is the hypotenuse with length of 100 meters of a right angle triangle ABC and AB equals to 50 root 3 meter. Then calculate the value of C. Here perpendicular given, hypotenuse given, angle not given. Clear? So we will draw the diagram. ABC. AC is the hypotenuse, 100 meter and AB given 50 root 3 meter, 50 root 3 meter and this angle you have to calculate. Clear? Again perpendicular given and hypotenuse given. Again we will apply sine. So sine C equals to perpendicular AB by hypotenuse AC. AB is 50 root 3 and this is 100. So we are getting root 3 by 2. That means sine of C root 3 by 2 means you know now sine 60 degree. Therefore angle of measurement of angle C is coming 60 degrees. So this angle is coming 60. Now number 3. A tree breaks due to storm and its top touches the ground, okay, at a distance of at a distance from the top of the tree to the base of the tree and present height are equal. Calculate how much angle is made by the top of the tree with the base. Okay. Here it is told that due to storm, a tree breaks and its upper part, from the broken portion, its upper part is falling on the ground and it touches the ground. And it touches the ground at a distance from the foot of the tree, and that distance is same as the present height of the tree. That means perpendicular and base. Here it is given that same. You have to calculate that how much angle is made by the top of the tree with the base. Okay. Here it is given that number 3. This was the original length of the tree A, B, and it is broken here at the point C, and then its top touches the ground here. Clear? So it is told that now the distance of the top of the tree from the foot of the tree is same as the present height of the tree. That means it is told that BD equals to BC. You have to calculate what angle it is made. What angle is made by the top of the broken part of the tree with the horizontal line. Clear? So here let AB be the height of tree and it is broken at C. So what is the present height? Present height is BC, and this position now is this. A is here now. Clear? You have to calculate this. Let it be theta. Let the angle made by the broken part or by the top of the tree is theta. So here it is told that length of this portion and present height is same. That means it is given CB equals to BD. Perpendicular equals to base given. This is your perpendicular and this is your base. Now what will apply? Obviously we will apply tan. So tan theta equals to CB by BD. Clear? Now tan theta is becoming, as they are same, equal. So I can write here in place of CB I can write BD. It is coming 1. So tan theta means tan 45, 1 means tan 45. So angle is becoming 45 degree. Clear? Now next one, number 4. It is interesting. See. Number 4. In right angle triangle ABC, angle B is given 90 degree and D is such a point on AB that AB is to BC is to BD given root over 3 is to 1 is to 1. Let us find the value of angle ACD. Now the diagram will be like this. First we will draw the right angle triangle ABC. And D is a point on AB. Okay, D is a point on AB. Suppose this is the position of D. Now I will join with C. This I have joined with C. Now ratio of this is given. AB is to BC is to BD. It is given. That means ratio is given. AB is to BC is to BD. It is given root over 3 is to 1 is to 1. Clear? Now here ratio given. So from here when we will take the length, so we can consider one common multiple x. So here AB will become root over 3x, BC will become x and BD x, where x is common multiple. Clear? Now first I will calculate this angle. Yeah. First I will calculate angle DCB. Here it is BC is x and BD also x and AB root over 3x. So first in triangle DCB, tan angle DCB equals to perpendicular by base, that means DB by BC. DB is also x, BC also x, it is coming 1. That means tan angle DCB is coming tan 45 degree. So this angle is DCB angle is coming 45 degree. We have got this. You have to calculate angle ACD. That means this portion, this measurement you have to calculate. Clear? So what to do? Now you see. We'll take now full triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, what we can write? Tan angle ACB equals to perpendicular by base. Perpendicular means AB. AB is root over 3x and BC is x. So it is cancelling. So it is becoming tan of ACB root over 3 means tan of 60 degree. Clear? Therefore, angle ACB we have got 60 degree. That means this full total angle we have got 60. And now this part is 45. You have to calculate what is the measurement of angle ACD. So angle ACD means angle ACB minus angle DCB, that means whole portion minus this portion means we will get this. Clear? Therefore, measurement of angle ACD is 60 degree minus 45 degree, that is 15 degree. Clear? So this is not hard. This is interesting. Ratio given, from there we will take common multiple as x, then we will get the length of AB, BC and BC. Then first we will apply tan in the smaller triangle. Clear? Then we will get this angle. Then we will apply tan in the whole in big triangle ABC. Then we will get the total angle. Then this part, how it will come? Total measurement minus measurement of this portion. So you get this. So 60 minus 45, that is 50 degree. And last one of SAQ part. If the ratio between length of shadow of a tower and height of a tower is root over 3:1, then find the angle of elevation of the sun. Okay, number 5. Ratio of shadow of tower, that means shadow, length of shadow is coming first and height is coming next. It is given root over 3:1. So here also we will consider as x as a common multiple, and then this will be shadow, this will be root over 3x and this will be x, as ratio is root over 3:1. Clear? Therefore length of shadow becoming root over 3x meter, and it is tower. Length of tower is x meter. You have to calculate the angle of elevation, that means this one. We may consider let this angle of elevation be theta. So here perpendicular and base it is given. So now you can say, I think, that we have to apply tan. So tan theta equals to perpendicular by base, x by root over 3x. So tan theta is coming 1 by root 3, that means tan 30 degree. Therefore angle of elevation, the required angle of elevation is coming 30 degree. Clear? Now my MCQ part, fill in the blanks, SAQ part over. In next video you will get the problem solved.